away from 4 of the kids.
You sure weren't balling. I never blew.
Shane and Amy, you know, I know that y'all giving them a round of applause. You have no idea how much work these 2 people have done for this.
Taking good care of us.
You know, it's like 7 months ago I get this email, and then I get a phone call from this guy, and he's like, "How you doing? My name is Shane. Yeah, listen, we're putting together this Gene Shepard thing out in Hammond, and we don't know when it's going to be, but we want to do it, and we want you to." I'm like, who are you? What? And then we ended up working out the date and working it all out. And but I mean, really, you know, they've gone above and beyond the call of duty for these guys, and they must be a member of Gene Shepard's, like, you know, beneficiary club or something.
Did you guys have a good time today?
Yeah.
It's because of those 2 right over there. So
yeah, and I've been so advised that I don't know if they're going to do I don't know if they've done a mailing list or something, but.
Everything and everything, I mean everything, that's going on today is in here. So now, without any further ado, it gives me real good pleasure to introduce Hammond's new mayor, Tom McDermott Jr.
Everybody, thank you all for coming out for the Gene Shepard Day Festival at the Gene Shepard Center. I'd like to take a special second here to recognize the individuals that are responsible for putting together this event for today. I'd like everybody to give a big round of applause to Amy and Shane Bugby, who took it upon themselves to put together this presentation. I can honestly say they have handled all the heavy legwork and put together today's event, and as you can see, it's turned out to be a humongous success. So I'd like to personally thank you for the mayor of the city of Hammond. You guys have done a wonderful job, and thank you for taking part in our community. Let's give them a big round of applause, everybody. I'm campaigning today with my little guy, Tommy. We're up here today to proclaim today Gene Shepard Day in the city of Hammond, Indiana. So while we're all waiting in line, I'll go ahead and read the proclamation off, and I'm going to present it to Amy and Shane in recognition for all their hard work. Proclamation by the Honorable Thomas M. McDermott Jr., Mayor of the city of Hammond, Indiana. Whereas Hammond native Gene Shepard was a writer, humorist, satirist, actor, radio, TV and film personality, and American original. He was a master storyteller, taking bits and pieces from his own life. He wove humorous tales of the joys, intrigue, angst of growing up in the Midwest. And whereas Gene Shepard spent his formative years right here in Hammond, Indiana, during the 1920s and 30s, residing at 2907 Cleveland Street, and he attended Harding Elementary School in the Hessville section of the city. Later, in 1939, he graduated from Hammond High School, and during the 50s, 60s, and 70s, Mr. Shepard hosted a late-night show on the radio station WOR in New York City and other East Coast radio stations. The program was quite popular with large audiences, and his shows were a menagerie of comments, silly songs, jokes, and other digressions, all orbiting around a central tale, leaving his listeners to wonder if he would remember to conclude the story at hand. Whereas he also produced a television movie, The Phantom of the Open Hearth, and a television series titled Gene Shepard's America, which aired on public television nationwide, and his most noteworthy accomplishment is the writing of the screenplay for the popular movie A Christmas Story, which he co-wrote and narrated. Now therefore, I, Thomas M. McDermott Jr., Mayor of the City of Hammond, Indiana, do hereby proclaim September 18, 2004 as Gene Shepard Day in the City of Hammond, Indiana. Let's give everybody a big round of applause. I call upon the people of the City of Hammond, Indiana to join me in this celebration as we remember his wit, his humor, which has entertained so many of us for so many years. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Hammond, Indiana to be affixed on this 18th day of September 2004. Congratulations, Amy and Shane. Thank you so much for working so hard on this event. Let's give them a big round of applause, everybody. I'd like to also take a second up here.